Ladies and gentlemen, fellow traders and investors, welcome to the program. The stock market is relentless. Just continues to go up. As we take a look here, we're continuing, today alone, the Dow Jones Industrial Average broke a new high. S&P 500 broke a new high. What we're looking at right now is the SPY representing an ETF for the S&P 500. Broke a high here of 586.12 yesterday. Previous high was 574. It stayed in this range and bounced right up. So let's go ahead and change the price level of the new high here, 586.12. Seems like all the news, bad economic news continues to come out, and the stock market continues to go higher. So that's quite interesting. Crude oil, by the way, went up to $75 and is back down to now $69.35 a barrel, the WTI. And that's been quite interesting as well when I have the mouse here. So yeah, $69.35 for crude. But the Dow Jones Industrial Average is 43,275. So we got all new highs here, guys. So where are we going to go from here? The October sell-off did not happen. There was a little bit of a dip back here. You see that was beginning of October, but it held support here, 564. We did not really get much of a pullback at all, or even a correction. So we're going to talk about the drivers behind this and what moves are likely to happen with these drivers. Before we get into that, I'm going to ask for your support. We have a goal of 100 subscribers. If you can smash that like button, helps get the channel out there. And I also want to thank our current subscribers. Thank you very much. I hope you all had a good time trading. So again, we have a goal of 100 subscribers. I think we're about 80. If we can get some more, I'd thank you for that. So here we go, the S&P 500. The drivers behind this, by the way, is going to be the 10-year yield and the relative strength of the US dollar. So the yield's hanging around 4.08. Money had to come out. It was around 379, 380, 390. Money came out, went into the stock market for the promise of easy money coming down the road. They're actually coming now. With interest rates are going to be coming down, and with the election coming up, they're both promising the same thing, easy money. So the relative strength of the dollar did go up to about 103.50. So, but it was at 110 not too long ago. So there we are for the SPY. Let's take a look at the QQQ. The Nasdaq is lagging, but it's not far behind. Okay, here's year to date right here. So we did have its big pullbacks, but the QQQ representing the Nasdaq. All-time highs is 503. We're at 495. Actually, did have a 499 over here. Yeah, the little gap fills were already filled here. Gap fills. Notice all these gap fills get filled. So that's interesting. Tech, yeah, it's going to break all-time highs. It's going up there. It's getting there. The MACD's looking good. I mean, it did cross down below a little bit, but that's a buying opportunity. We'll have to see. Here's the MACD here. This is on the daily chart we're looking at. So it's bouncing across. It's touching down. We'll have to keep an eye on it. Depends if you day trade this or swing trade. Different time frames will change the MACD. But there we go. Very close to all-time highs. Now let's take a look at what's referred to as the Magnificent Seven, which is really helping boost this whole S&P 500, the Dow, all this big increases. Now Tesla took a big hit. This is Tesla. All right, they're still in this downtrend, so Tesla's definitely lagging behind. Look, the MACD is way down. It's showing some recovery. Again, this is a daily chart. Earnings coming up. What's that? Okay, October 23rd, so that's coming up real soon. A big drop off here. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Let's take a look at the other 6. Here's Apple. Apple made an all-time high just a few days ago of 237.49. So Apple's definitely marching up strong. Again, that adds to the NASDAQ and the market's just, creating, going up. Now Microsoft, they were in this uptrend here, but now they're lagging. They fell out of this uptrend, as you can see. They've been touching the 200-day moving average for 409 twice. So it's almost like a double bottom test here. So they're going a little bit sideways here. They're consolidating. If they get back into this range, that would be good. Okay, Google. Now Google is lagging, as we can see here. They're holding the support of 152. They're at 165. So they're just kind of going sideways here. Nvidia. All right, Nvidia really took off. As you can see, we got a yellow line here. They were in this downtrend. They broke out of that. So we'll go ahead and get rid of that now. So they touched 140.89. And see, what was the all-time high back here? Nope, it was 140. So yeah, they pretty much matched the all-time high. Now pulled back. So Nvidia is definitely be strong, no doubt about it. Meta, same deal. They're up here to 602.95 as a high. So let's go ahead and change that, which was previously known as Facebook. 602.95, all-time highs. They're holding above the 20-day moving average. That's the 50-day moving, 200-day moving average. Meta is definitely bullish. A pullback or a correction could definitely be used. Even to come back to 544 would be nice, or the 50-day moving average of 550. Okay, Amazon. Here, let me make this bigger here so you can see it. They are slightly moving up, but they're lagging from the others. But their all-time highs are not too far off. I mean, they're 188. All-time highs is 201. And we got the holiday season coming. I wouldn't be surprised that starts taking off. Talk about some other nice ones. Netflix, by the way, just killed it today. Earnings came out. They beat expectations. Look how it dropped off from a high of 735. 735 to 678. And then after hours and pre-market opened up at 736 up to 766. So Netflix is really ripping strong. You see the MACD was coming down, but that really just boosted it up here. Now we'll have to see what happens. Silver, big boost today. Look at this. Silver was down here. Big move on silver from 29.50 to 30.72 in one day. That's a huge move for silver. The MACD even crossed over nice because it has been selling down. So again, it has to do with weakening the dollar, destroying our purchasing power. Silver has been really rallying up. Let's take a look at this on a weekly chart. Okay, they have a high of 48 back here on what's that? April of 2011. So that's interesting. And then it started reaching these coming on 2013 January. It started declining to these levels that we're at right now. So that's kind of interesting there. Palantir, they have just been ripping. These guys just been going straight up. We had resistance here of 30, went to 32, consolidated, boom, up to $44. All-time high is 45. Like 3 years ago or 4 years ago, take a look at this on a weekly chart. There you go. And only for 1 week it held $45. Okay, or not even a whole week, it's probably just one day. So now we're up there at all-time highs. Palantir is a AI software-driven company. They got a really good outlook for future. They got earnings coming up. So this is going to be interesting here. They have been ripping. Let's see what oil. Oxy. Because of that drop, I would have assumed Oxy had come down. It has come down. So it dropped off. It's below that $56 support level. Now, before it went down as low as what, 52 was it right here? 50, yeah, 49, $50. So let's take a mark that here. For this being an area of support. Okay. I'll suspect that to be support. We'll make this green. And this could be resistance now. $56 is resistance. We'll make that red. We'll make this line a little thinner here. We'll make this fat. Okay, so there we have it. Is Oxy going to hold this range now from $49.89, say $50? We'll just change it to 50, real simple. $50 to 56. That's the range it's been trading in now for a while. Now, if we go back to, let's say, when Trump was in office here, 2016-17 started here. Actually, Oxy was doing pretty good here in 2017. It was still low of 57 when we were drilling here, high of 85. And then 18 went down. In 2018, we were down to 59. And then, then the COVID thing here. This was actually the summer of 19. It was down to $47. So that was before COVID. But there was some news about it already. We just didn't know about it. And then when COVID came out, here's when it just dropped to this floor here. Okay, down to $9. So that's interesting here to take a look at that, to see that. So, and then COVID come back, and now here we are. It held 56 to 67. And oil now is between 50 and 56. So we'll have to keep an eye on that, see what happens. Okay. Other than that, anything else? Well, Donald Trump's DJT, that's been ripping a lot since, in the last couple of weeks, from $12 up to $34. This is Donald Trump's free speech platform. So, these are not stocks you'd want to invest in. You would want to go with the momentum if you're day trading, or maybe swing trading, but a lot of risk here, that's for sure. Other than that, that's about it. The banks, let's see, how's JP Morgan looking at? Look at that, all-time high today. JP Morgan makes an all-time high today of 225.92. So they have been doing quite well. The earnings came out just a week ago. They beat expectations, shot up, continues to go up. The high here was 225, so they just beat all-time highs from about a month ago. So there you have it. Stock market is bullish. Okay, nothing seems to, whatever is thrown at it just keeps going up, up, and up. That's quite interesting. Let's see what the QQQ price is at, which is a ETF. Pro short. Well, it's down to $7 already, down to $6.93. When we were shorting this, again, if the NASDAQ goes down, this goes up. And I remember trading this back when it was $50 to $60 a few years ago. But now look at it, the market went up so much that this is down to $7. This is an inverse ETF for the QQQ called SQQQ. Anyhow. Coca-Cola coming off their all-time highs. So the markets are just bullish, 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 guys. We'll have to keep an eye on it. We need pullbacks. But we got the election coming on, so I have no recommendations. Let's just keep an eye out and watch what happens. So thank you for watching the program. Appreciate your support. Have a great weekend.